Welcome to Perth's #1 podcast. You're listening to the Jamo and Dylan Show.
Yeah, we're on the way to Dunsborough. Little mad trip with the boys. We're celebrating graduation.
G'day guys and welcome back to the Jamo and Dylan Show. It's episode 56. Very happy to be here today.
Always, mate. Always a good day on a Friday, isn't it?
Very hot day here in Perth today.
36 it's getting to.
36.
Your dad's already gone for a swim, which is lovely to see.
Went down to the beach. You know, dads love a beach.
Oh, mate. And they have fun at the beach. Like, if my dad goes to the beach, he's out in the waves, going under, riding in on them. Like, they love it,
I feel like they're taking themselves back to when they were our age.
And they go for swims.
Yeah,
like,
swims.
Out. Yeah, to where you think they're never coming back.
Yeah. Where we would never go.
No, but they go. Dads love it. And they, like we said, they go early. Your dad was back here by what, 10:30?
Yeah, because he was there at 8, you know.
Exactly. They love. You
Got
get
up
up early.
up and about.
You get to the beach. You get there before it's too hot. They always say that. You come home and go about your day.
See, and he used to take his dog, right? Well, our dog, the family dog.
Yeah.
Right? And then there was one day down in Freo, Moggy, the dog, did her knee. Did her knee playing on the beach. So she's
Career
never gone to
over?
the beach since.
That's sad, bro.
So Dad goes
What
there by
happens when
himself.
a dog does its knee? Did it just fall over?
I wasn't there
Oh,
when it
okay.
happened, but I assume it was much like mine, tears. No, they probably like whelp and shit, and they'd start limping and stuff. But they
Yeah.
got 3 legs, so whatever.
Yeah, that's
That's
fucking
alright.
one more than us still.
But no, then we had to pay for surgery, which was hefty.
How
Dog-
much?
Same as
What,
human.
thousands?
Like 3, 4, 5,000. I think.
Damn, bro. Must love that dog.
Yeah, well, there's the option to put her down, but we're thinking you get one chance.
Yeah.
So that's her
You're not
one
that hard.
surgery.
That's
so-
nice, though.
Yeah, we keep her inside, actually in this room for a lot of the time. But yeah.
Yeah, this is a potty room, a dog house.
Potty room, dog house, workout room, and retro computer station.
Communications
Yeah.
station. And memorabilia.
Memorabilia,
And a
old
shower.
trophies.
Have you ever used that shower?
I use it quite often.
Oh, do
I
ya?
reckon I use it once a fortnight.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
alright.
It's because whenever like my sister's in the top shower, I'll go to this one. Top shower. Look at me sounding all rich and shit.
Upper class.
We had some people hit us up saying that they live in rich houses as a follow-up from last week, which is really cool. I do like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've
Love
been
to see the
invited-
wealth.
Been invited to a rich house party, which is what
Probably
we wanted.
like caviar and shit there, bro.
Yeah, well, I said, do we need to like wear a suit and bring gifts?
I'm expecting
She
like
took it literally.
Don Julio or something like,
Yeah.
you know.
Or like one of the greatest like magicians of Australia
Yeah.
to show up.
Hennessy. I don't know what else they have there.
The one finger like drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Lift
must
it
have,
up,
bro.
Posh ting.
That's a must have.
Sure is. What's this, mate? Lost your keys?
So I had a day in Coburn, yeah. Went to the shops, all good.
Okay.
There, you know, got a Nando's, walked
Standard.
through.
Yeah.
Then as I'm walking back to my car, I'm with Carly, feel my pocket, my keys are gone. Right? And straight away, I just feel like a rush of shock and horror because I never lose anything. I'm pretty good with that.
Okay.
So we go to every store we went in. We go to Nando's. We went in some op shops. We went in some clothes stores. Keys are nowhere to be found, right? So I'm thinking I'm fucked.
Yeah.
And then I start thinking, is my car even still here?
And obviously you drove.
I
so
drove. Go to my car. My car's still there. So that's, you know, that's something.
Step
That's
one. Yeah.
And then I call mum. She didn't pick up, right? Because she was putting my nephew to sleep. Didn't want him to wake up. She couldn't move.
Yeah.
Carly's parents are both working. My dad's working.
You're in
Stranded,
danger.
bruv.
You're
So
in
I'm
danger.
thinking
Yeah.
phones are going flat as well. I've got like 5% left and hers is out. So it's really looking, you know, we're never getting home.
Yeah, you're almost in an abandoned desert and you're going to die.
Yeah, except we're in Coburn in the...
Yeah, with a lot of people around
and
you
I'll
that could
probably be
probably
fine.
help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'm just starting to stress. I'm thinking, where the fuck's my keys? Like, how is this possible? How can I be so clumsy? This is unlike me, right?
But then again, you have lost your phone on a few occasions that have been
I've lost
spoken
my-
about.
Yeah,
on
I've
the
lost
body.
my phone a couple of times, but, you know,
Whatever.
that just happens.
That's different.
That's too due to drunkenness.
Okay.
When I'm sober, I'm on.
You're good.
And then Carly goes, because I threw my water bottle out, right, as we were walking, and she goes, did you accidentally throw your keys in with your water bottle? And I thought,
Surely not.
Surely not. Why would I do that, right? Go back to that bin, search it, no keys are there, right? So then we're just sitting in Coburn, you know, sad, sorrowful, thinking, and she goes, for some reason, I checked that same bin again, go back. So I'm rummaging through a fucking bin in the middle of the car park, and I find my fucking keys in there, bro. So I've obviously had a water bottle in my hand and my keys.
Along
I've
with your
taken my
keys.
key, and I've just gone, boom, straight
And
into the
you
bin.
didn't even hear the jingle.
Nah, I had no idea.
Didn't hear the clatter of the keys.
So, and then there was actually people watching me like
Yeah.
search through the bin. So it was a weird. I've never had to search through a bin before.
yeah. Well,
which is
what were you
disgusting.
wearing that day? Nice clothes.
Nah, I just kept normal. like,
Okay, so they
t-shirt.
thought you were probably like homeless.
No, I think that they were laughing, so maybe they
were
understood
laughing.
that I think there was like a smile, like, oh, maybe he's lost something. I
Okay.
feel like they knew.
Right.
Yeah.
Were you like frantically going through the bin, or was
No,
it
I
sort
did
of like?
see it pretty straight away. Like
Okay.
and then I moved some things quickly and
Yeah.
had to. But luckily there
Well,
was
what were
no.
the things you were moving?
It was only like papers and boxes.
Oh,
like
okay.
it wasn't.
You're lucky, yeah.
There was no like.
It wasn't like
fucking
dog
half
shit,
a milkshake and
yeah.
the half-eaten pizza, and so I did get lucky with that. And then it was a nice end to the day. That was gone from thinking I'm stranded, like Castaway,
to finding your keys in a bin.
going home.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And luckily I have wet wipes in my car, so just disinfect them. And
You are quite good
Life's
with
good again.
hygiene.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do have a lot of. Yeah, I like to keep things clean.
Yeah, so do I.
Don't like messiness at all.
Yeah. This is a question sent in from some of the viewers. A very, very, I guess, generic question, but we're going to answer it for you. Is it okay to wear socks to bed?
I'm not a fan of it.
Nor
I never
am I.
do. I think it's weird, but I can get if you want to.
Yeah. I think a big sweat factor comes into it.
I just think, I just don't like it.
No, especially in summer. You wouldn't wear socks to bed.
No, but
Are
I
you
think,
kidding?
girls wear those big, like, winter socks. They
In
all-
winter, yeah.
I can
think it's
understand
acceptable.
it,
Yeah,
but I just don't do it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
If you wear your socks to bed, that's fine.
But even in winter,
it'd
I
be
don't
frowned upon.
really... Like, I basically wear the same thing to bed that I do in summer and winter.
Yeah.
Just boxers, but if it's cold, I'll put, like, a T-shirt on.
Just snuggle a bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just get blankets up and... I don't like wearing, I don't have, like, a set of pajamas, Do men wear pajamas anymore? Like, actual, like, long pajamas.
I'd say there would be men, but probably not men.
Do you have a pajama set?
No.
No.
No, I don't.
Would you wear one if it was bought for you?
I did all through my childhood.
Yeah, so did I.
like
I
as
mean,
a
now,
kid.
though.
I remember a
If you're a-
dinosaur pair. That was sick.
Yeah, I had a Angry Birds pair. I quite enjoyed them. They were
Were they red? Yeah. With the black bird?
Yeah, they were quality.
But yeah, I actually... This is embarrassing. I actually had a onesie once.
Okay.
Yeah. It was blue and green. And it
Yeah.
wasn't an animal or anything. It was just like a pretty cool design.
Oh, wait. I was thinking morph suit. You had a onesie.
A onesie that I'd wear to bed.
How old were you?
Would have been... Yeah, 11 or 12. It was like the back end of primary
yeah,
school.
that sucks.
It does suck. But I was good at sport, so it didn't matter because it counteracted.
Yeah.
So like I'd go to school and I wouldn't be judged for wearing a onesie because
Did you tell
I was
people
sick
you
of
wore a
footy.
onesie?
I might have done because
Yeah.
like I wouldn't wear it like if mates came over for a sleepover
no,
or something.
you can't do
There's
that.
no way.
That's interesting.
There's actually one time that I was at a mate's place having a sleepover. Early days of primary school. I would have only been about 7.
Yeah.
And these boys had very little rules in their house, and I loved that.
Oh, they
because-
just run it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like we're up all night eating junk food, watching horror movies. That's just what the boys do. And I wasn't a big fan of horror movies. Still
Yeah.
not really.
I don't mind them, eh?
And
It's fun to get
we
scared.
watched 2 movies. The first one I got through.
Do you remember them or?
Now I believe one was called Anaconda.
Okay, yeah. Probably in the Amazon or something.
Yeah, it's just a
I think
massive
I've seen
snake
that.
that starts just
Yeah.
tearing apart people.
Like unrealistically big?
Yeah. And then there was another one, I can't remember the name of it, but I got through the first one. But Anaconda was the one that I struggled.
Yeah.
And I wasn't good with blood. Fuck, I sound like a loser. I wasn't good with blood. I wasn't good with, like, scary shit.
Yeah.
And we're about 4.5 minutes into Anaconda, the second movie. And I've walked out of the room. I said, I need to get some water. So I've gone and got some water. I've come back and I just see like a black man getting torn apart by a snake. Now, I'm not sure if it was Anaconda the movie. I might be wrong.
Yeah, but yeah.
There was definitely a black guy
Black
getting
people
torn
always
apart.
die early in movies too.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
What, do you feel a bit sick seeing the black man get torn apart?
I did, yeah. And I walked in there and I might have shed a tear or two.
Yeah.
And then the boy's like, oh, what's wrong? And I was like, oh, I just don't really like this movie. And they said, "Oh, you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm pretty fucking sure." And they've gone, "Oh, that sucks. We're really enjoying it. We put something else on."
Oh, that's nice.
So they put on Play School. They took the piss. They were joking with me the whole time. And then I think we just went to sleep after that. But
I remember watching... I've always watched, like, scary movies, so I was fine with it.
yeah.
But I remember watching Willy, the new Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. My mum took me and my mate from primary school, from pre-primary actually, to watch it, and he had nightmares about it after. His mum called and was like, he can't, like, obviously she was fine watching with us watching the movie. No, it was normal.
So it wasn't him getting stuck in a pipe?
Nah, not at all, mate. He was just terrified of Charlie in the Chocolate Factory at like 6.
To be fair,
it's a bit creepy, I agree.
This is the Johnny Depp one?
Yeah.
Comes across as a bit of a child predator in that movie.
Yeah, it's a weird representation of it.
It is.
Have you seen the original one?
No.
That's good. That's more lighthearted.
Yeah, it's just the Oompa Loompas in that weren't convincing enough. They looked more like gnomes.
Yeah.
But then in the newer one, like, they're dwarves. And
Yeah.
I like that. I like that realism. But yeah, back to socks in bed. I don't do it.
I don't do it,
You don't
and
do
I
it.
wouldn't do it.
Jamo and Dylan advise not
I
to
feel
do
like it is slight. I feel like
a
it's
beta move.
Yeah, and it's unhygienic. I feel
Yeah, because sweat. Obviously, the
because
socks
your feet
would,
have usually been in something all day. They need
Yeah,
time to air out
exactly.
and be fresh.
I think the socks would deteriorate quicker wearing them all night. Imagine
Just thinking about it, bro. I'm starting to get a bit.
Imagine the toe infections and the fungal things, bro. You'd have mice nibbling at your toes.
Oh, bro, they would come for dinner, on your bed.
That toe cheese.
Oh, the cheese touch. What's that from again? Guy of a Wimpy Kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, classics, bro.
They're all grown up now.
I know, it's sad,
boys.
isn't
It is.
it? It is what it is. Mate, so this was after my lost keys, right? This is like a continuation, like part 2.
So same day.
Same day. So to make myself feel better, well, I do feel better, but I thought, it's a hot day. I'm going to get me a soft serve from Hungry Jack's, right? Carly goes, I'll have one too, and a water. Now, actually, she told me, she's like, can you just ask them for a cup of water? And I thought, I feel weird asking for a cup of water.
It is
for
weird,
free
but
water.
you can get them for free.
So I just said out 2 soft serves and a bottle of water, whatever, I can afford $6 worth. The podcast pays. Not really. But, so then, I'm lining up. Blah, blah, blah. I get to the window.
Yeah.
And there was a bit of miscommunication. So the guy just gives me my 2 soft serves, yeah? And he goes, anything else? I said, yep, and a bottle of water. Gives me the bottle of water and he goes, yeah, no worries, mate. And I just they didn't make me pay, bro. I just drove straight out of that fucker, hey? And I thought, this is amazing. Like,
and you didn't get charged for the water?
No, because it was at, what happened was their first pay window was closed. It said pay at next window.
Yeah.
So there was obviously miscommunication they already thought I had paid.
Between the staff members,
Yeah, so, someone's probably got in trouble for that. But I got my 2 free soft serves and free water.
Free bottle of water.
And it tasted amazing. Because obviously things are better when they're free. So that soft serve tasted like it was worth $10, and the water was perfectly chilled.
Yeah,
like,
that's what you want.
It was I thought, that was a good reward because the universe put me through a bit of stress with the lost keys, like, for some reason.
Yeah.
But then they thought, we'll reward you.
Yeah.
With a freebie, because you need a freebie every now and then,
Yeah. I mean, if you lose the keys to your Maserati in a bin, then there's going to be problems.
Yeah.
How is that car, by the way?
Going all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, still going along. Yeah. There's like every time I turn the wheel, there's a weird noise, but I don't know what it is, bro. It's fucking just cars getting old.
It's not a Maserati, by the way.
One day. Oh, someone's here.
Yeah, that's the retro shirt I've been waiting for.
There you go.
Should I make sure we get it?
You can pop it on for the second half of the potty if you want.
Yeah. Very, very interesting change of topic here.
That's what we do on this show.
It is. No, we jump
bring
topics
things out of
like
left field.
People say, oh, you need a segue. No, you don't.
Why?
We do things our way.
Why do you need a segue?
No, we come to you guys with our list of topics and your list of topics.
And we don't even follow it in order sometimes. Like, we do jump in it because it's just, you don't need a segue. Because when you're talking, a lot of the time you'll say something and then the next thought will be completely unrelated. Are you meant to not say it? No. You talk about it.
Put it all out on the table. Let it all out.
Put it all out in the universe and see what happens.
Exactly. So the next topic is circumcision.
Because we're watching our good friends.
Flagrant 2. Great podcast from America. I'll plug it all the time. Anyway. So they were talking about circumcision. Now, I find it interesting in terms of the contrast between Australians and Americans and Australians and other people around the world on the, I guess, beliefs and thoughts around circumcision.
Yeah.
So, for those who don't know, circumcision is cutting off the end of a penis.
The skin.
Just the foreskin, right? The skin around the head, right?
Yeah, usually
It's usually done when
at
you're...
birth.
Yeah,
or
at
younger-
birth or
younger
when you're like
child.
1 year old or
Yeah.
whatever. Now, for example, Dylan, are you circumcised?
I'm not. Because
You're
my
not?
mum is against it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I am circumcised. Sorry, Des.
No, not because she does it. She just didn't. She didn't want to put me through pain. That's, you know what I mean? She's not like,
It's the devil's work.
She felt bad doing. Like she
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
guilty. Yeah.
But then, like, that's the thing. When you get it done at birth, you wouldn't feel it.
Yeah. That's like a
Because
lot of
you
decisions
don't
that get
remember
made
it.
at birth. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Now, I had it done as a medical procedure, right?
Later in
when I
life.
was 10.
That's interesting.
I was
Were you
10
fucked
years old.
for a bit after?
Oh, yeah. It was some of the worst pain and
Yeah.
worst thing to look at you'll ever see.
Oh, bruv.
Right. But just keep in mind, in my opinion and in other people's opinion, I have a very good-looking penis now.
Okay.
Because the surgery was splendid.
Well, they've
Like,
done a good job.
The after
then.
effects, horrific.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know how it all happened, but basically my head wasn't coming out of the hood, you know? My head couldn't leave the hood. And so I've gone to doctors. He's gone, yep, you're going to need the snip. And at 10 years old, I've gone, holy shit.
Yeah, you're thinking this isn't.
I'm losing half my
What's
cock.
going on?
This is not going to be good. Anyway, so I don't know the time frame, but I ended up going in for surgery. They put me to sleep,
You wake up and it's
snipped away, and then I'm in immense
part
pain.
of you's gone. Yeah.
But I'm just instantly in pain.
Oh yeah.
And what they do, they wrap a plastic bag around your penis, right?
Okay.
And because your head, so my head had never seen the light of day. Well, it would have done when I was a kid,
Yeah, but not
obviously
for a long time.
it tightened. So if your foreskin's too tight, your penis can't come out, right? And mine wasn't coming out to play. So I've got it chopped off, whatever. And because my head's never seen the light of day, it's very sensitive,
Okay.
incredibly sensitive. So anything that touches it, painful. Now, what my recovery procedure was, I guess, was to have a plastic sleeve placed on my penis for a week, right? Now, I've got a sensitive, bloody head. Now, that's disgusting, right?
That's fucked, bro.
I've got a bloody penis. And you'd have to peel back the plastic. This is very, very graphic, but you have to peel back the plastic and then clean it and then put the plastic back on, just as a recovery process type thing. And the pain was ridiculous. I remember trying to run around outside and like kick the footy, and I just had a bloody dick, and then like...
Oof. That's just hideous.
Anyway,
this is horrific.
dissolvable stitches.
Oh yeah.
So like they fucked off, and I've got a good penis now, so I'm happy. But yeah, in America,
a lot of
people have circumcised penis,
'Cause
so
of
I'd fit in over there.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. So you said the Jewish people
Because of all the Jews, bro.
but it's also like the African Americans, the Indians over there. Like most of them are circumcised, right? That might not even be a religion thing. That's just what's done
Yeah,
over
I feel
there.
like I don't know the percentage in Australia what it would be.
I don't know, but like for example, I was
feel like
talking
it'd be more even.
I was talking to some of my mates, and I'd say more people would be uncircumcised. But then
Yeah,
I think
that's what I think in
over
Australia.
over east, I know a lot of people who are circumcised. So I
Maybe
think
they're all Jews.
maybe it's different in WA. They're not. Like it's just different. It's not just Jewish people.
Yeah, but it comes from them.
All Muslim people.
Do they as well?
I'm pretty sure
There you
they.
go.
Not all Muslims, but most.
It's interesting, eh?
It is interesting. Just how, for example, in Western Australia, a lot of people don't get it done. And then you go to another Western country, America, and they do.
And then it's normal.
And like over here, for example, like when I'm with a bunch of my mates, I'm one of the only people that have it done, right? So I'm not frowned upon, but like looked at different because I'm different. I have a different dilly donger.
Yeah.
And then the people in America, it's the opposite. If you still have it, they're like, what the fuck? You still got the hood.
Yeah, they're kind of like, it's just different, bro.
It is. And I just find it fascinating. So
It's because the world is such a wide.
let us know.
varied place.
Are you
Maybe we
circumcised?
should
Are
do
you not?
Do a poll. Excuse me.
Yeah, we'll do a poll. That'll be cool. There was a girl who messaged in this week. A Filipina lady.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Filipino, Filipina? Is a
Woman and
Filipino?
boy.
Is that it?
It's like Latina and Latino.
Yeah. So she's a lady from the Philippines, or
Yeah.
her origin is Filipina. And she was just asking us, do you want to get the message up just so we can
Yeah.
read it from her words? Something along the lines of, do white boys like Asians?
No, she was saying, why do they? Because she feels like she's been getting a lot of attention
Okay.
from white boys.
Interesting. So we'll break this down because I've had some experience.
I have a question. I'd be hella stoked. Your thoughts on blah blah blah. What do white guys see in Asian chicks? I'm a Filipina chick, and I always get white boys hitting on me as if I'm a specialty dish on the menu. There you go.
Okay. And she just wants to know our thoughts on that.
What are white boys seeing? I just think, like we've said, good is good no matter what culture you are,
Yeah.
So, like, if you're a hot Asian girl...
You're obviously going to get attention.
At first, it could be just because you're a hot girl.
Yeah.
And then
I think
the Asian thing could even add to it if you like, because it's different, it's fun. Like
race wouldn't even come into it instant. Like
some
instant
people
attraction.
it does, like people don't like certain whatever.
Yeah. And that's not even a racism thing, it's a preference thing.
But I think you can be hot from any race, and it makes you different. It's spicy, it's a different cuisine. Different
dish on the menu, she was saying.
Because
I guess if you go to, for example, our schools, it'd be majority white people.
Yeah.
So then anything different, any other race, there's more of a what's the word?
Variety?
Yeah, I'm looking for...
It's like if you only ate grilled all the time and then boom, Nando's pops up and you're like, oh, come on.
Exactly.
I haven't seen this before. No matter how good grilled is, the newness factor of the Nando's is, I need it.
But yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've told the story of one of my first ever girlfriends. We held hands, that was about it. Early high school. And basically, we dated because... she was the only one that showed attention to me. So, like, so basically she approached me, I'm pretty sure I've told this before, but she approached me and said, do you want to go out? We've never talked before, ever. And I went home and said, yeah, I need to ask my mum first.
Oh, jeez, Jamo.
Came back the next day, got the all clear, said yes, and then we dated for a few months, and I found out she was cheating on me with 3 other men. Not men, boys.
Boys?
Yeah.
Like Slow Tie said, variety is the spice of life.
Mm-hmm.
So take that piece of knowledge with you and carry it.
Run with it.
Definitely. We got this sent in from a bloke. So he was just saying, obviously, if you have a partner, significant other, as we do, talking about having their names in your Insta bio. Is it a need? Why do we do it? Just our thoughts on it.
I don't think it's a need.
I don't think it's a need either.
But it's just something to do, I guess, out of respect. So, like, then we won't get DMs of girls saying...
Yeah, I think that's just what it comes from.
I want you.
It comes from both... Like, I would have no problem with both not having it.
Yeah.
But then, like, for example, my girlfriend just did it. So, then, like, that's just how it is,
Yeah. And then it would look a bit strange if she had your name and you didn't have hers.
Yeah, exactly. That's rude, Yeah. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
But then people also use it as an indicator for if people are together or broken up.
Yeah, that's true. But you can always... Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, if
the names are out of the bio...
Yeah, and then you're like, what's happened? What the fuck? And then everyone's messaging each other and it's a whole big deal. But at the end of the day, I don't think it is a big deal. I think it's just something that's done and people... will continue to do for a while,
Yeah, I think it's just something you agree with your partner. If you want to do it, you do it. If you don't want to do it, then don't worry about it.
It's sort of like...
It's not the be-all, end-all.
It's not like... Or you could even say it's like showing off your girlfriend.
Right, I mean, you could see that by, if they're, recent photos and stuff. But
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's just a nice little... show of respect. There you go.
Yeah, I like that. Like what we do to the soldiers.
Yeah. Like the national anthem or the Anzac, whatever. Yeah. All that stuff.
Beautiful. You were talking with a great friend of the show, Lockie, about starting a band.
Well, yeah, he's buying a guitar. Okay. And I just said to him, I've always wanted to learn the drums, right? I've never fucking got into it.
You'd be good on drums with the hair flowing.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but it would take a long time to learn.
Yeah, well, you can go to our mate's place who's got the drum set in his garage. Learn.
And then he said, so he said to both of us, we were in a band, what would the band name be?
So he wants to know what the band name will be.
That's hard. That's really hard.
Is it just you two, or are you going to get a couple more people?
Fuck knows, bro.
Can I be lead vocalist?
You can be a singer if you want.
Oh, yeah.
What would you want your band called? I don't know what It's so hard to think of. I feel like it comes about just when you're with all the band together and shit's getting thrown around.
In the studio.
Plus, every name isn't like... Every name kind of sucks until you're famous and then it catches on.
I feel like when the band gets onto the big stage, you'd want to perform.
Yeah.
So I'd want Dusty in the name, like
Okay.
Slim Dusty, or like
What do I want?
oh, what's a good one? Dusty's Freight Train.
I don't know what I want. It's too hard to think.
Tropical Cabana.
I feel like Harold would be good at finding a name.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like he would be talented at that.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
but I feel like his would also be like, his would be Lil Peep X. He would like commemorate all of his fallen soldiers.
It's too hard, bro. How does the great band sing? Like, what's AC/DC? How did they think of that? Is that their names?
I don't know.
Is
don't
it?
know. Led Zeppelin,
I know that, yeah. Well, Van Halen's just after his name. That's his last name.
Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5.
Like Blink
easy.
182, where the fuck do they think of that? Green Day. Imagine if I was like, yeah, let's call the band Green Day. Everyone's be like, you're an idiot, bro.
Yeah.
Then it takes off.
Well, that's the thing. It's not good until you're good.
Pool table. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's one for later on in the... One for later on.
All right. Just want to give you guys a merch update. So
Yeah.
we're going to get it to you before Christmas. Is that
Ideally.
ideally?
Everything. I mean, a lot would have to go wrong for
I
it
guess
to not come then.
that's my promise to you. I don't know if we
I'm
can
not making
both do
promises.
that, but I just want to give you a bit of Christmas joy and Christmas spirit and hope. You know, so basically we've got samples coming on the way for each of us, which we'll display.
Yeah.
If you like it, just wait till we drop them all. You know, because what's happening is we've gone through the process of, you know, the design. We don't want to do anything too crazy for first drop.
No.
Because if anything, this is a tester.
Yeah, yeah,
to
it's
see,
definitely...
You know, who's actually going to be along on the journey with us and support us and back us to the fucking, you know, world ends. So, I guess we get the samples, we try them on, we make sure it's good quality, then we get fuck ton made.
And then just see what happens, you
And then
know?
we'll see
Leave
what
it up to...
happens.
leave
It
up to
would
the
definitely
numbers.
help the show if you buy a shirt.
Help my summer out too. Yeah.
There's heaps of delays with postage at the moment. Like I bought something express post. It's normally 3 days, and it's been 3 weeks, and that's what
Yeah.
just arrived before, or hopefully arrived. So yeah, we're very, very excited for it. The website,
It's a step, mate.
the website's nearly complete.
There's a lot of, you know, you nerve, you're excited, yeah, there's a lot going on.
But any money given to us for these beautiful shirts, we've tried them on, nice quality.
Yeah. Australian brand as well,
yeah.
we've picked because, you know, we love this country, don't we?
The money will go into a joint account, and then it will be used to better the podcast.
Shout out ANZ.
Yep, it'll be used to, I guess, go
Oh, no.
over east, you know, to meet you guys, to do podcasts with big creators over there. And yeah, it'll just help us out greatly. So
On the
just
road to
keep
10K.
your eyes out. Keep your eyes out for the merch drop. The
We'll wear them on a
website's
potty
coming
when we
soon.
get them. I don't know how long the
Yeah.
samples will take, though. I'm guessing like a week or two. I don't know.
And then, yeah, there'll be another few weeks turnaround for us to get all the orders in. And then hopefully we can just distribute. And we've got
Straight to your doorstep, mate.
got some nice things planned for that. So get keen, get excited for the first ever drop. One time only drop too of the Jamo and Dylan original merch.
original.
This is the original,
OG.
the founding,
Imagine if we see it when we're at like 2 million subs. We run into a bloke who's got the
the
wow.
origi-dig, and you just
I'd
be
drop him
like,
$1,000 right there, you know?
Yeah,
That's reward. Like what Steve does with his fans. Just
That's
Steve
so
will do
sick.
it. Gives money, buys rollies. Here's what it is.
One more thing that we've noticed is that with the YouTube channel, 35% of viewers are not subscribed to the channel.
Breaks my heart.
Breaks my heart too. So you need to get off your ass.
Just click subscribe.
Just click. It's not that hard.
I
It's
just
a red
want
button.
10K. I want it before the end of, before fucking January 1st, 2021. 10K subs.
10,000 subs, and then from there it goes up and up and up.
We should
But-
make our own little plaque for 10K.
We
just
should.
to reward ourselves,
Yeah.
I reckon.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Replicate
definitely.
it.
I think 10K is a landmark, mate. That's
It
a
is.
milestone.
Oh, that could be one of the biggest landmarks.
It's
Because
crazy
from
when you
there,
think
that's,
about it.
That's sort of like your helipad before you lift off.
Yeah, it's like it gives you a... Well, I mean, once you get to 1,000... Like,
Springboard.
when you got to 1,000 years ago, that's a big step, you know?
Oh
And
yeah,
then
I
to
thought
10
I
is
was
crazy.
the sickest,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. It's a lot. That's even something that, like, Kyle from Nelk said. He's like, how do you know if you're good enough, if you should keep going? He said, if you can get to 1,000, keep going, because 1,000 people, like, think about
Yeah.
it. That's heaps, man.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm disappointed in those who aren't subscribed. If you're not subscribed,
Hit
obviously
subscribe.
get onto it.
Rate us on Apple Podcasts because I want that to get to 1,000 ratings. We're at
1,000 ratings
780.
by the end of the year,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
10,000
Yeah.
subs. Right. Ballpark figure, we've got about 5,000 of you listening weekly, which we love.
Yeah.
Lots of people see us on TikTok, and if they don't follow through and watch the full thing, they're not a true fan. But you guys who are listening, you know, some are our mates, some are people from all around the world.
Listen to every app, which is crazy, bro.
We love
56 hours of us.
They know more about us than we know about us. You know.
Oh yeah,
'Cause we're forgetful.
when we meet some and they just name things from potties ago.
It's incredible.
That's how we can, instead of using like years ago. Oh,
Yeah, from
potties ago, bro. That's how many we're gonna do.
27 potties ago, like this happened.
It's a good way to like, you know, a landmark
Yeah.
thing each
Like,
time.
how far into your pregnancy are you? 17 potties.
Oh, it is good, eh?
It sure is. Let's get on to voice messages.
Hope you're enjoying the Jamo and Dylan show. It's now time to have your stories heard and your questions answered. To be featured on the potty, message the boys at Jamo and Dylan on Instagram.
All right, mate. Get into some voice messages.
Let's get into it, bro.
Long-lasting segment of this show. That'll
is.
probably continue forever.
It is.
G'day boys, just got a question. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your family and friends think that you were arrested for?
I don't know. I'm not a violent person, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
be for that.
Probably like, can you go to jail for like defamation? Like for talking down upon a business or some
I
shit?
don't know.
I don't know. We'll learn about that, I guess.
What would be jail? I don't
I
know.
reckon-
Maybe if I had some things on me at a festival that I shouldn't.
Okay.
I reckon that would probably be it for me. I think
I reckon for me it would
a
be
few too many.
like avoiding
whatever.
tax or something. Like
Yeah.
once you get rich and famous. But like if I were to go to jail now, it'd probably be to get like stuck in between a fight or something.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it would be for you. Just in
Yeah.
the like it's something's
something
happened.
wrong place,
yeah,
wrong
wrong place,
time.
wrong time type thing.
I reckon I'll be able to talk myself out of a lot of things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like we just wouldn't go to jail.
Nah, we just wouldn't. We choose
Yeah.
not to. We're better than that.
Fuck going to jail, bro.
Yeah, it'd be scary.
It would be
I
scary.
wouldn't last a day.
You got to join a gang straight away, bro. Show
Yeah.
your allegiances.
Or just give yourself up to the bigger man.
Just be the boyfriend of the biggest bloke there.
Be the batty
Yeah.
boy.
I have a serious question. Does body count matter? Like, if a guy finds out that a girl has a really low or really high body count, does it really matter? Same with like a guy's body count. If you find out one of your mates has like a ridiculously high body count, does it matter?
Sounds like she's been crying, bro.
Bro, she's trembling.
I hope you're alright.
Trembling hands, temper trap.
But no, I don't think it matters.
I think,
it's up to you,
yeah,
really.
it
Just
doesn't matter.
depends.
Because the person's had a life. We've talked about this before. They've lived a life. You know, everyone's lived a life before you get with someone or you meet someone. So yeah, I don't think it matters. Obviously, it can play a role on your mind, I guess.
Oh
But-
yeah.
But at
It's-
the end of the day, if you really like the person, then you know they can't let that come in between us. So
Past is the past, isn't it, mate?
exactly, and the future is bold.
Righto boys, I was having this conversation with the boys the other day, and I was surprised by how many people said no.
Shout out the boys.
So basically, one of our mates' brothers' friends has a sugar daddy. And this bloke's like 21 and the sugar daddy's obviously some old bloke. And he got his own dick sucked for a $90,000 car. So basically, are you getting your dick sucked by an old bloke for 90 grand? And I'm saying yes, every day of the week. But that many people said no, and I reckon they're bullshitting, but...
Yeah, I'm yes, like
Yeah.
capital Y-E-S, you
Yeah.
know?
You're copping that slop top.
Bro, yeah, fuck for 90 grand. Give me a 90 grand car. I'd rather take the money.
What car would you want?
Then what can I get for 90 grand? I don't fucking know, bro. Cause
See,
I'm not
that's the thing. I'm not a car guy, so I'm not doing it.
No, but can I get the 90 grand cash?
Well, if you get the car, then you can sell the car.
Yeah, so yeah. Bro, come on.
I know that
I feel like a lot of people would say no until they're in the situation. You got 90 grand in front of you.
I don't know. People
90
People
grand.
make a lot of money like drop shipping and stuff, so I'll just do that. Just hope for the best.
I'm taking 90 grand, bro. You would
Fair
turn
call.
down 90 grand? Really?
Give me $500,000, I might change my mind.
90 grand in front of you. $90,000.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not. Oh, but then again, you're not given the blowy.
No, bro. It's not even gay at that point.
If you close your eyes,
It's
you
not
can use your
gay.
imagination.
What is gay, bro? You know, we're in 2020. We're all the same. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, I'm... Surely heaps of people are saying yes to that.
Yeah, let us know.
It's not that
Let us know what
bad.
you're saying.
It's gay not to.
Hey, Jamo and Dylan. Love the potty. Where's your favourite place to visit outside of the Perth area, like interstate in Australia? And if so, have you been anywhere outside of Australia? My favourite place in Australia is probably Mataranka. Love the potty and I'd love to hear your reply. I'll be watching on Monday. See ya.
It's like she's written it out in Microsoft Word. And
There you
done,
go.
like,
You've made
each
it.
Paragraph.
You've made it on.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so we love going down south. We love Dunsborough. We love Bustleton. Stuff like that.
Yep, yeah, that's class. I haven't been up north that much.
No.
At all, actually, to be honest. So
We
I'd like to
should.
explore
Yeah.
that.
I think a lot of camping's involved in that, though, so you probably struggle with that.
Can we get Airbnb or something?
Maybe. Just cost a bit. That's
It's
why the
alright.
merch will help.
Yeah,
Go on Jamo and Dylan vlogging trip.
so I don't have to camp.
In terms of other states,
State.
we've talked about it before, but we'll update you all.
Yeah.
We've done fuck all this year,
Yeah, this year's been sad, bro.
but I've been to Cairns in Queensland, and I've been to Sydney, New South Wales,
Yeah.
Newcastle.
Yeah, I've been to Sydney. Sydney's cool. I
Yeah.
like it. I've been to Queensland when I was young. That'd be fun to visit again. I feel like it's a fun holiday, Queensland.
I definitely want to hit up Melbourne though.
Yeah, I've never
Wanna hit up
been, so I
Melbourne.
want to go to Melbourne.
Shit weather, great people. That's what I've heard.
Shit weather. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to maybe look at like a Byron Bay or something just to see. I've heard a lot about
Yeah.
that in my life.
Yeah.
So that would be cool.
We'll just go on the eastern coast drive.
Yeah.
Just go all the
see
way
what
up.
it is. What did she say?
And
Matagarang or something.
Mataranka.
Mataranka.
It's like Northern Territory, I think.
Okay. Interesting.
Like,
Never been.
Lots of like nice rivers and trees and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember once we said Northern Territory and Darwin's just dirt, and
Yeah.
then I googled it, and it's actually like all green apart from a small patch.
Okay.
It's quite nice actually.
Guess we'll have to visit one day.
Go Darwin. Do we have any Darwin fans?
I
don't know.
think so.
Probably.
I reckon. Well, maybe. Oh no, she obviously isn't from there. She visits, or maybe she.
Maybe she lives in.
And then,
I don't know.
yeah.
We'll see.
Hey boys, long time listener, first time voice message. Just wondering what your boys' thoughts are on the ATAR pathway and general pathway and school in general in WA. Yep, cheers.
All right. We did ATAR
Yeah.
59.95.
59.72 or something.
Whatever. It's all the same.
But like we were discussing it the other day. Only do ATAR if you need a 90 plus. If you want to be a lawyer, doctor,
Yeah,
architect.
maybe like 85 plus.
Then-
if you want to do anything
yeah,
that
like
involves
dentistry.
getting into a hard
Yeah.
degree, but like we get sub 60 ATAR and we're at uni straight away.
Oh yeah, I could switch to be a dentist tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Once you're in uni, they don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
but if you don't know what you want to do,
just do general and
do
have
general,
fun.
have fun.
I've heard
and
it
then
from so many people
You-
that are even at school
you
now.
can do your Cert 4. They don't, and like ATAR English, one
then
ATAR, which is easy. You're into
you're
uni,
in, yeah.
or you can just do a 6-month bridging course,
Yeah.
or you can wait till you're 21 and do one test
Yeah.
and get in. Like,
And in our experience of high school, doing general would have been much more fun.
yeah,
Less stressful, just more time to,
have
chill
fun,
out
chill out.
and
So,
focus on living life and having a good time.
Do ATAR if you know what you want to do, or you have an idea of what
Yeah.
you want to do, and it's necessary.
Yeah.
And if it's not, just do general, man.
Yeah.
That's a like certified message.
Yeah, and like we've been there. We've been in this position, and there's a lot of like critics. They'll be like, "Oh, don't listen to these vlogs. Just because they got a shit ATAR." No, I didn't try very hard.
Yeah, neither.
So-
I've been at uni, and I don't know, it's just weird, bro.
Yeah.
Because uni culture's dead in Australia as well, especially, well, I don't know how it
Yeah,
is
it's
in the
not
rest
like
of
an
Australia.
American
but in
college, is
Perth-
it?
Oh, I wish, mate. Oh, fuck, that'd be nice. All right, last voice message of the week.
Let's go, Gus.
Hey, Jamo and Dylan, sorry if I've sent this in too early, but
It's all
I
good,
was
brother.
wondering
We like
if
it
you could
early.
share your opinions on how a pair of underwear is called a pair of underwear when a pair means two. You'd say a pair of socks because there's two. But why is it called a pair of underwear if it's a single item? Thanks, guys.
It's always stumped me, this one.
Why is it called a pair of underwear
You only get the one.
when there's only one of them?
You get your socks. It's always a pair. So
What the
I was trying to break it down. So a pair of underwear. Is it because there's 2 leg holes? So you put your legs through.
Would you say a pair of shorts?
You do.
Oh,
you
you
do
do,
say
don't
that.
ya?
Oh yeah, you got a pair of shorts, and it's one. Maybe it's because of the 2 leg holes. That's the only
You wouldn't say a
explanation
pair,
I can.
but when it's a shirt, you just say shirt. I got a shirt, but you wouldn't
Yeah.
say I got a short. What the fuck?
No, you get a pair of shorts, but then a shirt. You put your arms through the holes, so there's 2 holes there as well. So I don't know.
A shirt has and a hole for your neck.
That's 3 holes. I want to see a turtle in a t-shirt because they've got a head and arms.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, we should have a Jamo and Dylan turtle
Just one that we like keep.
or a tortoise, like a big mother. Oh no, that's too
The ones
big.
that live longer than us.
Yeah, it can live on the legacy.
Maybe like we cut a little bit out of the tortoise, just out of its side, and put in like
Yeah,
uh,
numb it obviously first.
yeah, numb it, and
numbing
then
cream.
put a USB of all the podcasts into
Oh,
it, just so
beautiful.
it's got it there forever.
Like a time machine.
Longer than us, yeah. And then when it dies, someone can take it out of the machine that is the tortoise and plug it into a computer
I
if,
like that.
if internet dies or something, you know? Yeah.
Why is it a pair? I don't know why it's called a pair. That's just another mystery of the world and the
It
English
is.
language, I guess.
It is,
so
yeah.
It's a bit broken.
It is. All right. We'll stop the camera. We'll get on to the confessions. We actually had a fair few sent in
Yeah, it was
this
good.
week.
There was more than I thought once we went through them.
Well, we
so-
dropped down to 2 the other week,
I know.
and
I
now
know.
we're back up to
I'm
the big
surprised
numbers.
it's still confessions. I think it's people building up the courage. Like
Yeah.
that guy who said, long time listener, first time voice.
Mhm.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I think people, as soon as they see other people confess things, it makes it easier for them.
They feel accepted, you know?
Exactly. All right, so let's get on to the confessions. Alrighty, first confession of the week from...
One day.
G'day boys, love the potty. Bit of a confession here. Couple months ago, I matched with this bird on Tinder and I ended up talking to her for a bit and then going over to her house.
Beautiful.
When I got there, she was the only one there. After we finished the deed, I heard her front door open and I started being like, oh fuck. The footsteps got louder and louder. And her dad opens the door and goes, "G'day mate, how are ya? Got some steaks for dinner and a few beers if you want to stay. How do you like your steak cooked?" Proceeded to have dinner. The whole family asked me about my whole life story. It was the most awkward experience of my life. I haven't spoken to her since. What would you guys have done in that situation? Keep my name out. Cheers, legends.
It's a good bloke of the dad.
Yeah, but
steak and a
is
beer.
is that like an alpha move to put him in the position of I'm going to fucking grill you at the dinner table?
I think so in a way.
It is, but it's also
It's also
maybe it's a good bloke
Australian.
thing.
Would you be like that as a dad?
Maybe I wouldn't be cooking a steak. I'd have someone do it for me.
Hmm.
Nah, I'm joking. I can cook a steak. I think.
You think? I'm actually good at it, to be honest.
No.
I'm talented.
I feel like cooking meat is actually easy
It's easier than it's
for
than
an
other
Australian.
things.
I
yeah.
reckon Australians make steaks better than Americans.
Yeah, probably
Bring it on.
because it's in us. I think.
We just do it. Just get stuck in. At 14 years old, you start learning how to cook steaks.
But yeah,
Kangaroo steaks.
I've never had kangaroo before. Have you?
I have, yeah.
Good?
I don't know. I was 8. I can't
Nah.
remember. I was in primary school. NAIDOC
Okay.
week.
Oh, there. Yeah, fair enough.
All right, so that was that one. Let's get on to the next one. How do you say this bloke's name? Nah, don't say it. All right.
It's a long one, eh? They all are.
Okay, so I have a great auntie that's a multi-millionaire. My grandma had basically cut off all connections with her, which meant I couldn't see her. That's rough. Can't see
Yeah,
which
I know.
one.
She could be dropping you $1,000 for your birthday and
Whatever.
shit. You know.
She can't come to family events like Christmas and other holidays because of all of this has happened. When my grandma and auntie were younger, my auntie went bankrupt. So my great-grandpa sold one of his properties so that my auntie could recover. And with all that money, she ended up getting really rich. So she was poor.
Great granddad sells her a house, gets her back on.
No, I know, it's her dad. His great-granddad.
Oh, so her dad.
So her dad sold one of his houses to her. Now she's got millions of dollars.
yeah.
Now, my grandma was angry that she didn't get any money because she didn't need it at the time. So the grandma and the auntie are having this conflict. So she doesn't talk to my great aunt anymore. Do you think that it's justifiable that my grandma doesn't want anything to do with her? Or are you like me and think that she took it too far and ruined her relationship with her sister for nothing?
I think it's ruined for nothing. Like, why
It
are
is ruined
you?
for nothing. She already had money.
Yeah, why are you jealous of that your sister's doing well, bro?
But it was doing well because it just got given to her. Like
It sounds sold though.
Huh?
Was it sold for nothing to her, or he did say sell?
No. He sold one of his properties.
Yeah, so that
so
means she
the
bought it.
auntie, No. He sold one of his
Oh, yeah,
properties
yeah,
so
yeah,
the auntie could
okay.
have the money. So she's done nothing for the
But
money.
that means he would. Yeah, but that means he would have sold it for her if she was struggling as well.
Yeah, but
Do you know what I
she
mean?
had money. But obviously, the great aunt, the auntie, got multi-million
Off of that.
Yeah, off the property she got multi-million
And then she made
dollars. No, she didn't make anything.
Are you sure? I thought
Wait.
he said then she got.
She was bankrupt, and then the dad
No,
sold the
she ended
properties.
up getting really weird. Like with that money, she became rich.
Oh well, she would have got half. She would have got at
Yeah.
least $500,000 or $1 million.
I think it's dumb. Like they would. It was just the dad helping his daughter out.
Yeah, but then you can also see why. Like if this girl has way more money than her, she'd feel like, why didn't I get any of that?
Yeah, true.
So you can see where she's coming from, but you don't ruin.
Surely
a family
the dad
over
gave
it.
her some money though too, but she didn't need it. See,
Yeah,
it's weird that she ruined the whole thing over it, and it's sad for him because now he misses out on
a lot of money.
having that rich life.
Exactly. He could have had a piece of it, got a taste of it, but it's unfortunate.
Oh no! So and then his great grandpa died, and his grandma got some of the money anyway. In the end,
And they still don't talk.
No.
And she's got the money now.
oh, money brings out evil in people, bro.
Yeah, well, that's dumb at the end of the day.
This guy's heartbroken, mate.
Oh.
So he had a chance with this girl who liked him, but he focused on another girl. After a while, became really good friends with the girl who liked him. Right?
Okay, all right.
So
yeah.
a girl likes him, but he
Yeah,
likes
yeah.
this other girl, but he becomes friends with her.
Okay, yeah.
So what he didn't show interest for her in a romantic way.
Mhm.
Now she's dating another guy. She's engaged with him now. So
Wow.
he feels like he's fucked up and she's the one and he's messed up. Now he really wants her. What does he do?
Well, she's engaged, so she doesn't want you.
He feels like he
that's
messed
the
up,
truth.
bro.
Like, it's very, very sad to say. And if I was in your end hearing this, I'd cry.
But she did want him.
She did, but
Not
then
anymore.
he missed the chance.
Does he show up to the wedding and object?
That's something out of a movie, hey. He could potentially do that.
You could do a last-ditch effort and confess your love for her,
but
and just see what happens.
But then the partner,
friendship,
the current
yeah.
partner will be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Mhm.
You look like an idiot. Imagine confessing your love to someone that's in a relationship. Strange.
Maybe that's the one that got away, man. Everyone talks about it, you know?
Could be. Could be.
Good luck, brother.
But I feel like the whole thing, like everything happens for a reason, all that talk. The one that got away, maybe they were supposed to get away. You're living the life you are now
that's
because that's the
true.
life you should be living.
Do you reckon it's that fate and like destiny's real? Do you
I don't
reckon
know. Your life
planned
might just
out,
be set
or-
in stone already.
Yeah, is it or not? That's what I don't.
That's where I think manifestation comes into it.
Is your life? But then, was it? Were you? Is it? Was you meant to manifest it because it's already set in stone?
For example, I just flicked myself, right? I chose to flick myself then, but was that
Was it a
already
choice?
pre-planned?
See, that's
I don't know.
That fucks me up,
I
honestly.
don't know.
All right, I read this one before. This is good, man.
Oh, I'll read it this time.
This is good.
Okay. Hey fellas, love the potty. Confession here. I was dating this girl for 4 years, ended last November. Lovely girl. Her mum was a grouse-looking woman too, but I hated her stepdad.
That's a very Victorian thing, grouse.
Yeah, grouse, yeah.
Yeah.
So, hot stepmum.
Yeah.
No, hot mum of the
Girlfriend.
ex,
Yeah.
One of those blokes who you just know is a wanker, right? The type to always think he's right about everything. One of those blokes who you just eye roll whenever he starts to speak, just a wanker.
Yeah.
Anyway, one morning the missus had gone for a shower and it was just us home. I hopped out of bed and walked to her parents' room and decided to fart on the stepdad's pillow.
Fuck yeah.
Not your ordinary fart. Probably a good 7 to 10 seconds. Now, as I was pushing really hard, I may have sharted a little bit. Yep, on his pillow. I wiped it down, but I didn't replace the pillow
Hell
cover
yeah.
as I felt like he deserved it. On the way out, I thought for good measure, I'll just rub my nuts all over the mum's pillow too. Because fuck it, she's hot.
Fuck yeah, boy.
If this makes the potty, I'll give you the follow-up for next week. Love
That's
your work,
fucking
lads.
amazing, bro.
Cheers, mate. So he shat on the pillow and then rubbed his nuts on the other.
I've rubbed my nuts on someone's pillow before.
Really?
Yeah, just to get at him. And it was a bloke too. So, but so- all over, bro. And on his girlfriend's fucking pillow too. Fuck him. So that I love this story. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, I do want to see the follow-up. So
the
there
amount
you
of
go.
disrespect, bro, and
at
on
that.
the mums too, just because.
Why not? You do this one, I'll do the last one.
Beautiful story. That's what I like to hear.
Two
you
to
know?
go. Let's get into it.
Hey boys, question for the potty. Am I a bad friend for thinking my best mate's sister is hot? He's been my best mate all of high school and I'm close with his family and I've always thought she was hot and if I got the chance I'd probably fuck her. Shout out Sean for having a hot sister. Love the potty, by the way.
Hang on, this is a confession. He's
No,
just
but-
but he's
yeah.
named his mate.
Yeah. But you're not wrong for thinking she's hot because
No,
if someone's hot, you're going to think it. Like,
It's animal instinct.
but yeah, if you had sex with her, then you've got to deal with that
yeah.
moral
There's
questioning
repercussions
yourself.
from that.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
And obviously, he's probably seen some stuff before that makes him maybe in the back of his mind feel like it's a fantasy that he needs to fulfill. All right, so this is a voice confession. Very, very rare.
But we love it.
We love it. Confidence is key.
Boys, I have a fucking mad confession. So I was looking for a speaker in my in my mum's room, and in my stepdad's bottom drawer, there was two rubber dicks. Like, I fucking wish I was joking.
Stepdad likes getting pegged.
So I guess he likes it up the arse.
There you go.
That's a good way to end it.
It's a lot of weird shit with step parents, isn't it?
Well,
Disagreements, not getting along, they like getting pegged.
it's interesting that it's in his drawers. It might not be being used for him. It might
be for the missus, you know?
Because it might not be... Because obviously she didn't say it was a strap-on. So it's just a handheld device, you know. Just like a mobile phone, really.
Really.
You can do some damage with that.
Each to their own, you know? Your parents obviously are kinky, so...
Yeah.
there you
Or
go.
it could just be the mum. And
Yeah.
there's not enough room in her drawers because it's filled with other sex toys.
Yeah.
Probably fucking loads of them.
Oh, yeah,
Put
they-
put that image in your head.
She's probably too scared to check mum's drawers after
Mm.
that. So, yeah. there
I
you
reckon
go.
her mum probably even has a pocket pussy.
Oh, yeah. Probably. Maybe that... Yeah, you never know, eh?
You know, just changing it up, whatever.
Who knows, bro?
But that's it. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Follow the Spotify. Do all that good stuff.
Rate on Apple Podcasts, do
Mhm.
everything.
Thanks for coming. See you next week.
Little beach town. Parties all day, raves at night. Beach babes and the boys with the 6'4" height. The sun and the sand and the Jaeger in your hand that you bought yesterday from the local liquor land.